Deathmatch wrestling, blood, carnage, satanic cults? Does that pump you up or what? I'm Mike the Movie Misfit. It's Shudder Saturday, so let's talk about the newest Shudder original, Dark Match. The movie's about a small-time wrestling company who gets a great paying gig out of the middle of nowhere. But what they don't know is that the event is run by a cult leader and these wrestling matches are to the death.
That's why they call this thing Bloodsport, kid.
Sorry, I keep using clips from the movie Bloodsport just because I feel like that's like the more appropriate title for this movie. The overall story for Dark Match is very simple and pretty thin. The movie does try to throw in some backstory, but it's very much glossed over pretty quickly. Some of the backstories or subplots are kind of unnecessary because they really don't do anything with them. Same goes for the theme of the wrestling matches.
Example.
Each of these matches will have like a certain earth theme, like wind, water, and fire. And the theme of the matches actually sound pretty cool. Like, for instance, there's a wind match, and there's like a propeller spinning around, and it has like, you know, some pretty thick, crazy blades. And the match itself is pretty cool, but the overall wind thing doesn't really bring anything to the match. I mean, there's no like propeller chopping people up or anything. There's not like a tornado in the middle of the ring or anything. So it's kind of like, did you really need it? Like, some of the wrestling choreography is actually pretty good, but then you also have some other matches where the choreography is more like this. Listen, this movie is pretty flawed, but at the same time, I had a really good time with this movie, and I think the main reason why is because I actually liked our main characters. Our main characters are very likable, and I actually wish we got a little bit more character development with them. Like, my personal favorite character was Enigma Jones. He has absolutely no lines, but he was such an awesome character. Like, all the main characters that were introduced, like the good guys, I was actually really into those characters, and I found myself rooting for them through the entire movie. The acting at times can be kind of questionable for some people in this movie, but at the same time, it works for this type of film. The movie does try to sequel bait you, but at the same time, I'm like, I wouldn't mind seeing a sequel either because I actually like the characters in this movie. Like I said, Dark Match is heavily flawed, but at the same time, it's a fun watch, and it's definitely worth the hour and 30-minute watch. Alright, Dark Match, did you see it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was meh? Please comment below and let me know. I'm Mike the Movie Misfit, always reviewing Shudder Originals every Saturday, so please don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the movies.